Hey spooky cuties, welcome back to another Halloween decor hunting video. So we went to TK Maxx again, this time actually just to pick up a birthday present for someone because their kitchenware is always great, and I thought actually they've asked for kitchen stuff, we're gonna go to TK Maxx. Boy have they upped their game. Now thankfully from watching some other YouTubers on here, I realised that rather than them normally putting everything together in one section, don't get me wrong, they have that section, but they also have put it all over the shop. So if you're out there Halloween decor hunting or just decor hunting, don't forget to have a look in every section that you go past, because there might just be something hidden with the jars or the bath stuff or the bedding. It's not all just in one place anymore. So let's get into what we saw. So many blankets. Now, most of the blankets that they had in my TK Maxx or Homesense at the minute were quite Halloweeny and cartoony, although these purple ones were very goth, if you like purple. I feel like goths either like one or two colours, red or purple, and even a white one. I mean, not my style, but still very cute. We bumped into the kitchen section with this cute cookie jar. I love that the lid is also a little skull. I realised quite quickly I probably shouldn't have been picking this up with one hand, but girls got grip, you know. And this was $12.99. I managed to slide my phone under that. My kitchen is copper and black, so it wouldn't fit in mine, but would look epic in somebody's kitchen. I also noticed they had loads of these sort of old school apothecary style jars as well, for all year round spooky vibes. And loads of these sort of pasta food storage container style jars, skulls and pumpkins on that one, and that was $5.99. And most of the jars, food storages, ranged from like $4.99 to $5.99. Again, loads of old apothecary, witchy vibes. There was also these black and sort of see-through with ravens and skulls on, and a bit later on I think I show you like a drinks tumbler that matches it, which I thought was quite cool. And again, like I say, the rubber sealed lids, which is great for any food storage. Then I spotted these chopping boards. This one's got a little skull with a top hat on, it's very fancy. And these spiderwebbed ones, just plastic. I think that said $3.99 on there. Apologies, the brightness is very bright on that. And again, more skulls, sort of like birds. Not very Halloweeny, but all round Gothic-y vibes. Ah, the candles. I mean, this is what most of us going to TK Maxx for, isn't it? And they have restocked this from last time. There are more and more that I didn't see the first time. I'm really loving these glittery ones, but I'm not crazy on all the smells. The pumpkin ones aren't my favourite, I know, unpopular opinion, but yeah, they're not my bag. I really liked these sort of pillow candles. They did them in a couple of different colours. And again, they've got all of the tiny little candles and the big candles. Over on this end was lots of sort of kitchen-esque type things. Loads of really cute mugs. Spot the ones I got. Very much in love with this little gnome with his snow globe topper. Ooh, don't drop it. He was $5.99. I'm very much in love with these mugs, as you may see later. Now I have some salt and pepper shakers from last year, which a friend actually bought me, that are sugar skulls. They're $2.99 for these bowls, which, you know, you can't sniff at. I am really upset that I didn't get these little skull jars, but we might have to go back and see what's still waiting for us. And also this skull platter, I wish I'd picked it up. It was $5.99. I don't know why I didn't. I'm probably going to kick myself because I guarantee you I'll never see it again. Again, with all the glassware that they have, you know, portable drinks bottles, they actually had quite a few skulls. Here's the same design that we saw earlier in the kitchenware. But they have Halloween scattered everywhere. You've just got to keep your eye out. Lots of these sort of thermal, you know, jars, glasses, cups, for lack of a better word, that we've seen everywhere. You know, keeps cold things cold and hot things hot. And they had quite a few sort of things that we, you know, could get down with the spooky vibes. Very much love a matte black anything. And this table runner was stunning. It was the only one I could see. And I have seen the mats that go with it on other people's videos, but it wasn't in my store. Loads of cushions, so many cushions, and loads of cushions, you know, for the bottom of chairs, like bum pads. I'm sure they're not called bum pads, they're probably called seat pads. But loads of those. So if you've got a spooky outdoor area, now's your time. I loved this cushion, but the spinner was missing on all of them that was there. I love that they have so many different varieties of Halloween. You know, you've got sort of kitschy things, really gothy things, kind of sparkly new age things, I guess, too. If you've got quite a minimalistic home but you still want that touch of autumn, there's lots of silver and white out there. Really loving this, these little spooky plants that they have out. "15-year-old me would have killed for that." I loved this. I just didn't really like the lizards, the geckos that were on the side. I'm not really a big lizard fan, but very cool for any witch out there. More of those little mice. And lots of skulls and pumpkins. So many doormats, so many doormats. $7.99, you just can't go wrong. They're really sturdy, they're rubber backed, and they've got sort of trick or treat, you know, Halloween specific ones, but actually some of them you could keep out all year round, as you will see if you keep watching. Now onto a little treat where we went into Hobbycraft really quickly, and they've just put their Halloween crafty bits and bobs out. I was really excited about this. Love these little velvet pumpkins that they've got, and I will be back in there at some point to pick up some more crafty items. I may have purchased this last year, which you'll see in my get out my Halloween decorations that I'll do at some point. Loads of these cute little jars as well. I think they were about $2.99. After looking around a little bit and kind of just testing the water, seeing what was there, what was not, I decided that I couldn't leave a few things alone. So I think it was Treacle Tats do her haul from TK Maxx, and there was a couple of things in there that I was like, oh my gosh, I need. I also realised while I was walking around TK Maxx that the last time I went in and I showed you this stack of door mats, that I actually wanted one of those, and I totally bypassed them, and I almost did the same again. So let's get into the first thing that was actually the last thing I picked up, but I thought this was really cool. Not necessarily Halloween, but definitely giving me those autumn vibes, and I'm so here for that. They are little napkins, and love a napkin. I think I have a napkin for almost every season. Now, when I usually do Halloween party, I usually just have black napkins, but I thought these would be really sweet coming into autumn, and they were £1.79 each. I believe there is 20 napkins in each, so I grabbed a couple. Should have maybe grabbed 3, but this was just on an end where the party bits and bobs are. You know, they sometimes do little plates and cups and napkins. Well, that's where they were. So like I say, keep an eye out on all the different sections, because you never know. The second thing that I'm going to show you is the thing that we all really love, a mug. Now, I don't know us spooky queens, spooky people out there who don't love a good mug. Now, I love the fact that these are really sort of handmade, and they have sort of blue speckles inside them. I don't know if you can see that. So I decided this would be a his mug, and this would be a hers mug. I know this is not how they planned this, but I am really loving this. They only had one of each on the shelf. They also had plates and bowls, the big plates, little plates and bowls that went with these. But I love a mug, and these are a good size mug. I can't be dealing with a small cup of tea. No, I don't want a small cup of tea. I want to drown in it. Thank you very much. So, look, these were $3.99 each, which I didn't think was bad for a handmade mug. It says they are handmade in Portugal, but they are microwave and dishwasher safe, which, you know, a modern spooky queen loves. The third thing that I almost forgot to pick up again, I have a pile of things around here, is a dormer. Look at that. I was looking for one that I could keep out all year round. Like the mugs, it will just be a staple mug in our house. The napkins will come out when it's autumn, but I thought that this Witches Gathered here was just perfect. Me and 2 of my best friends are actually called the Best Bitches. Sorry, YouTube, don't be upset about that. But in spooky season, we're the best witches. So I think this is great. I can have this out all year round. It just means any time that my friends are around, Witches Gather here. This was a whole $7.99. Now, I always play a little game with my mum whenever I buy something new, and I'll show her what it is and then say, how much do you think it is? Now, she placed this at $14.99, so I think that's a steal for $7.99. The fourth thing, I'm going to have to stop saying that because I'm going to lose count, is actually not my taste at all, but I video called a friend because we were talking about one of our other friends' birthdays, and I sort of said, hey, and I was filming the shop for her. She spotted this little guy. That's right, he is a T-Rex holding a pumpkin and a little witch's hat and a cape. Look at him. So she asked me if I could pick him up for her, and he was $7.99. Now, he's ceramic, well, maybe not ceramic, but some kind of fiberglassy pot. And honestly, every time I walk past him, I just think he's so cute. Hi, it's Halloween. Now, a couple of other bits that I got that aren't actually for me, and I'm actually falling more and more in love with him every day, is this little guy. we all know that these gnomes are everywhere, and he just is so one of my friends. It's unreal. She's got a thing for gnomes. He's got a little skull and crossbones and little sort of checkered arms, and he's beans in his bum, so make a cute little doorstop. And he was $5.99. The other thing that we also got for her, apologies if you watch this and you've already spotted your birthday presents, was this little gnome guy too. He is a mug and a globe lid, and it's got lots of black and silver glitter inside, and I just thought he was very sweet. He was also $5.99, and I believe they had another one, and maybe it was a ghost or a bat, but like I say, she got a thing for gnomes, so that's for her. On to the last 3 items that I got. So I've seen on lots of people's posts or YouTube videos that they've been getting the black, really soft looking blankets with the little grey pumpkins on, and they're very, very sweet. But as you will see in, or as you saw in TK Maxx, they didn't have those in mine. But I think they had something better, and in my opinion, I'm going to leave these out all year round because they are just awesome. Now, they are skulls. They're the same soft fleecy blanket as the pumpkin ones that everybody's been getting, but it's almost like a skull in a in sort of a almost like cameo style surrounding. They are so soft, so soft. These were $9.99 each. I got 2. One for my sofa and one for my chair, and these are just going to be out all year round. I get quite chilly in the evenings, even in summer sometimes, especially when it kind of gets to this time and you know it's dropping down into the 15s in the evening. I'm going to need a little blankie over my legs, so these are going to be out all year round. Another thing I wanted to show you in this haul, which isn't actually from TK Maxx, it's just from the Pound Shop, or Poundland, that's what we do these days. It's just a little orange wax melter with obviously space for a little candle in there, and I just thought it was really cute. It's orange, it'll be really sweet out for spooky time. What I might do, and I'll show you when I go through and get all my Halloween decorations out from last year, is I bought a pumpkin that was very similar from, I believe it was also from the Pound Shop, but it, you know, it's a bit shiny, a bit happy. So what I did was I ended up just brushing some black acrylic paint over it, just to give it that kind of worn-in feel. Bit haunted house vibes, and I might do the same to this because then they can sit side by side. The other one is also a little candelabra. It's not a candelabra, is it? It's a candle thingbob where you put the candle in the back and it shines through the front. What are they called? Anyway, you can put a candle in it and it's shiny. So I got that. And last but not least, I've realised you've probably seen this in the corner of the shop for the entire video, but I saw this also on Treacle Tat's video, and I saw it in my TK Maxx, and I thought, do you know what? A witch needs that. Look at him. So he lights up, with my lights on you're not going to be able to see the full effect, but he has a light in there. And he's actually really bright. So I put him, I turned him on, it was maybe getting to dusk, and the face sort of illuminated the wall. And what I might do is I might try and use it as a stencil almost to make that face onto something else. But look how big he is. He's huge. He's like a fiberglass, so he's weighty, but he's not too heavy. He's got his little twisty turny stem on the top, and he's hollow all the way back, and he takes 3 AAA batteries at the bottom, and he was $19.99. Yeah, so he was $19.99, and I'm gonna have him, I think, on the stairwell up to leading up to my flat. I have out there a little currently sort of dangly candle thing, and I'm going to put him at the base, I think, with some other bits like I did last year. That is it for my haul for this time around going to TK Maxx. Let me know in the comments what your favourite piece was, and let me know what you've got your eye on. Is there anything that you've seen in anybody's videos, in my videos, that you want from TK Maxx or that you're hoping to get this year for Halloween or all year spooky vibes? Come follow me over on Instagram. My Instagram handle will be down below. It's the same as this channel name. The content over there is going to change drastically to all year round spooky vibes, because it's been needing to change for a while. Thank you so much for watching, Spooky Cuties. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one, because you know there will be. I'm already planning a trip to Home Bargains, because if you've seen what they've got, you know I need it. I'll see you later. Bye.